the 15th of Nisan. This Parsha we learn numerous things, a lot about this night. We learn this Parsha by Rosh Chodesh to fill in the Exodus, the Korban Pesach, the sacrifice for Pesach, and importantly, we learn Pesach. The 15th of Nisan, it's a day full of miracles. It's the night of the kibbutz for Hashem. It's the night Hashem makes good on His promise to Abraham, to Isaac, to Jacob, who He promised to take the Jews out of exile and to bring us home to the land of Israel. The 15th of Nisan, Pesach, the Exodus. What happened on this day that makes it so special? Abraham was visited by Hashem, told that in a year's time he will have a kid. A year later on that date, Isaac is born. 30 years prior, the covenant of the parts is made. 430 years later, on that exact date, the 15th of Nisan, the Jews are free from Egypt. We are no longer slaves. We can be free. We are free. Rosh Chodesh, a new moon, equals new beginnings. New moon, new beginnings. It's a time to start fresh. The Exodus equals new beginnings for the Jews. The Exodus symbolizes the end of one era and the beginning of another. Just like Rosh Chodesh symbolizes an end to one month and the beginning of a new month, a time where you can be one person and like that change to someone different, to who you want to be that month. We went like that from being slaves to free people. Who can say that overnight they were free? Who? Slaves in America took years to get free. Even now, they still don't share the same freedoms that we do. It's time to change who we are. Pesach, September 11th, 2001. I was freshman year in college. I woke up, hit my alarm, got out of bed. Didn't even care what they said on the radio. Didn't listen to it. Just turned it off right away. Get to my computer, turn it on. My friend tells me, "Did you see what happened?" I said, "No, what happened?" She tells me, someone hit the Twin Towers, a plane. Flew right into them. What? You kidding me? This can't be. No one can attack America. I mean, we're America, for goodness. Who would try a thing like this? I go inside the lobby of my dorm, see people sitting there watching TV, watching the news. Sure enough, right there on the screen, a picture, a video of the plane hitting the towers. I sit down in shock. I won't leave the dorm the entire day. I call frantically to DC to make sure my best friend's parents are fine. Finally finding out they are. It's a day that will live in infancy in America, that people will never forget. It's a day that from centuries from now, you'll be telling your grandkids where you were on that day. You won't forget it because it's a huge miracle. in a sense. Pesach, the Exodus. It's a time that we remember what we went through as slaves. And we tell our kids the story of Pesach. And we say, never again will this happen to us. Never again will we be slaves to anybody. We can fight for ourselves, defend ourselves, and Hashem will be there to save us. It's a day that we remember the binding of the covenant from Isaac. It's a day that we remember us becoming free. We're given this parsha to fill-ins. The fill-ins a way to remind us, to bind us to Hashem, to bind us to the mitzvahs, the commandments that we're commanded to do in the Torah. What will you do this Rosh Chodesh to change? What will be your remembrance this Pesach? What will be your miracle on the 15th of Nisan? Who will you reconnect to? Who do you want to be? Good Shabbos. Chodesh Tov. Have a good weekend. A good week. And I'll see you next week. Shabbos.